Hello, beautiful spirit. Yes, come through. All right. So, hi, my name is Nadira Lug, and I am your clarity queen here to bring you today's recent clarity report on the wonderful full moon of Virgo. Come through, Virgo. Come through. So, yes, I'm so excited. Today, as I film this, it is 2/22, February 22nd of 24. So, 2/2/2024 come through. So I love the angels numbers. Anytime it's a 111, a 222, I'm loving it. I'm taking it. I'm happy. I hope you are too. And it's been a very busy day for me on this 222. I had to be on set. I filmed a commercial. It was a late night commercial last night. I had an aha awakening of that, doing midnight shoots and then driving long distances. It was an hour and a half drive, long distances coming back home. Yes, so I got clarity on that's not my jam, okay? But I took a nap and now I'm here to do this. Now, granted, we are currently in the moon of Leo as I film this, but since your girl will be traveling, I will not be available for Saturday because it is here for Saturday on the 24th that we will be in the full moon of Virgo. But understand this always 3 days prior, 3 days afterward, we are still in the energy of that full moon. It is so powerful of a moon that we are still in those energies. So hear me when I say there's still some residual around, and this is the right time to even still do this reading. And being that it's an angel number, come through, y'all. All right. And so, shout out to all my viewers, my subscribers. Thank you so much for your love, your support, and your words. And so, if you are not subscribed, then go ahead and click that button. Give it a like, give it a share, give some love, some karmic love. It's great blessings and it helps YouTube with the whole analytics that they have going on about all of that. And so, what is a clarity report? A clarity report, because I am a energy reader and healer, it basically helps you to have clarity on the current energies that are all around. And because my readings are timeless readings, when you receive this message, whenever you receive this message, will be the proper time you are supposed to see and hear the message that's going on in your life. So it's a timeless reading, but right now we are focusing on how to best utilize, harness this wonderful energy for our best and highest goods. So no matter what's going on, whether we are aware of anything or blessings or opportunity or forewarned of any challenges and obstacles that are lingering in the air in their energy. We are here. I am here to navigate, help you navigate your life. Come through with this. Come on here. It's an easy cheat sheet. And when you're ready for your own reading, my love, you already know how to reach me. I'm going to have all the, oh, matter of fact, hold up, wait a minute, I got something. All right, and now we resume. And when you are ready for your own personal reading, you will know how to reach me at yourclarityqueen.com. I love doing what I do. I love being of service. This is what I do and help you to get clarity on what you need, wants, needs, and how you can be aware or even forewarned of anything that's going on in your life, in your energy field. Come through. Yes. All right, so a couple of things. Let's first start with the educational part. You already know how I do. I got to start. Oh, and also shout out. We're in a change of seasons. All right. So we left Aquarius. Now we are currently in Pisces sun sign. So shout out to all my Piscean brothers and sisters who are out here living their best lives in their dreamlike state of Piscean energy come through because they rule the 12th house, which is a culmination of all the zodiac signs, all the zodiac houses. And so it's a very dreamlike connected state. Yes, come through. But Again, our focus is here on Virgo. So let's give a little information about Virgo. So Virgo is an earth sign. I am a rising, okay? So I'm a Virgo rising and I digs it. I gotta have a little earth, baby, because I'm all over the place when it comes to my Leo heart and these emotions and my air with the communication. So I gotta have a little balance with my earth energy to keep me grounded. Yes. But anyway, so Virgo is considered to be under described in these categories: the servant, the martyr, the analyzer, and the perfectionist. Ooh, yeah. I love tie, right? And so a lot of times those critical thinking and thoughts and processes do come in. So it prepares you for a high road of being analytical, precise, selfless service. They love to be of service. That's what's up. And methodical in their thinking. Remember, we're talking about earth energy. Now, that's the high road. Now, low road, we're talking about being aware of criticalness. So that criticism kind of nothing can ever go be right and all this other stuff. And I must admit that I'm a lot better than what I used to be, but my mother used to always tell me, you are your biggest critic and you are your worst enemy, because I would be so hard on myself with the criticisms. Hypochondriac, and you'll understand why. Shrewd and picky, very, very, very picky. But when you're talking about someone who has a tendency to have a type A personality, because again, we're looking for perfectionism, then sometimes, yeah, there will be a sense of pickiness. And there is nothing wrong with being picky. If nothing else, as I was always taught, be damn particular about your choices and your situations, my love. So I love that. Now, it is a mutable energy. So, what are we talking about? Flexibility, easy to roll with the punches, flow and ease. That's mutable energy. And the body part that it rules, we're talking about the kidneys and the intestines. So, please be aware of those kidney issues or intestinal issues if you are familiar of a fellow Virgo person and see if they deal with a lot of kidney and intestinal issues with that. All right. And so that is for that one. Now, what is their planet come through? I, being a Virgo rising, have a double duty. So not only is Mercury my ruling planet for Gemini, it is also the ruling planet for Virgo. So again, I'm made for all this conversating. Okay. And so it is being ruled by the planet of Mercury, and its ruling day is Wednesday, and its ruling house, it governs the house of the sixth house. Now let's get into some details about the sixth house. The sixth house rules everyday routines, your work, your home, your everyday habits, routines, even again selfless service, even little small pets. It rules a little plethora of everything that affects your daily life. So let me break it down. We have some keywords of work, health, diet, daily rituals, food, food preparation. Oh, that's interesting. And I can't wait to tell you why, because I have some new cards. Yes, and I can't wait to show you. I look forward to showing it to you. Let's see. Food preparation, small pets, clothing. Virgos love to have a wonderful appearance. Everything is about appearance because, again, we're talking about type A personalities for the most part. It's why it's so important to have your natal chart done, because even though you might be one sign, you might have influences of other signs because of your three major signs: sun, moon, Venus, and rising come through. And so clothing, service industries, and military and police slash fire. Again, known as those service workers, selfless acts. I think that is why I am so prone to be of service to others. Like I said, it's in me, honey, to just go ahead and be of service. It's that Virgo come through. And so again, always have to maintain health, our work, things like that. So I made sure to pick cards as always, that is a part of the theme of what we're talking about, right? And so I'm so happy that I have some new cards to introduce to you today. They're called the Healthy Witch Oracle cards, and they're all dealing with things about food habits and our healthy habits. I am so excited, all right? So, as always, I've set the intention for a wonderful reading and also to keep this moving. Yes, come through. All right. So as always, we begin with our tarot card. So without further ado, this message is for you, my love, on how you can best harness and work with this wonderful, beautiful, releasing energy, full moon energy of Virgo, the earth energy. Up first, we have Wheel of Fortune. Come through. Wheel of Fortune, decisive moment. Decisive moment. We have chance, life cycles, karma, destiny, good luck, expansion. It's time. Fortune, change, and fate. Now, interestingly enough, today is Thursday as I'm filming this. And this card is ruled by Jupiter, the planet Jupiter. And so Jupiter is the ruling planet of today, of Thursday. So coincidence? Not at all. I remember I'm always about synchronistic energy, all right? And so that's our first card. And underneath the deck, we have this beautiful Empress. Yes, come through, Empress, with that Venus energy, that's Taurus energy. We have divine feminine, divine feminine. We have sensual, beauty, motherhood, pregnancy, nurturing, creative, fertility, beauty, and art. That's what's up. And so if you can even tell, girlfriend has a baby bump right here. She is such a fertile entity. She brings growth. She brings everything she touches. She fertilizes with wonderful of positive energy and rapid growth. Okay. So, whether or not we're talking about pregnancy in the literal sense, or even fertility of a wonderful brand new idea, a creation is being made, literally or figuratively. Creation is being made. Now, what does this mean when we bring these two cards together? Number one, let's go back again to this Wheel of Fortune card. All right, Wheel of Fortune. Okay, number 10, which becomes a one. Chance, karma. Now, I love it when the Wheel of Fortune card comes up. Reason being is because it is a chance of good luck. It's a good luck streak. It's a hot streak. Now, the only thing about a good luck streak, keep in mind, there's always an opposition to anything that's going on in this world. Okay. And so as we have highs, we naturally also have lows. But while we are riding high, we gonna ride this sucker to the wheels fall off in this car. So this is some great supportive karmic energy. And so with destiny, with expansion, it's time. It's time is yelling in my ear. It is buzzing in my ear. Change, fate, chance, life cycles, and life cycles, even going with this fertility card. I don't know who needs to hear this. I don't. But you, my dear, was sent to be here on this video. And so I'm telling you right now, if you are thinking about pregnancy or if you are pregnant, congratulations, number one. Number two, if you're thinking about fertility and pregnancy, I say, I love it. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. It's time to go ahead and plan accordingly. One of the things that I did learn when I went to two of the fairs I mentioned in the last reading, that I went to fairs, what was it called? Conscious living fairs. One of the things I learned that if you are one who are looking to up your chances in fertility and having a baby, find out what moon cycle you were born under. I myself, I was born under a crescent moon. And so if I wanted to increase my chances of pregnancy, if that was my thing, then I would make sure to schedule everything I need to do and prepare for during that moon cycle of crescent moon. So, my dear, if this is something that is your part of your journey, then be aware and find out what moon cycle you were born under and make sure that you date that correctly in your calendar to have some fun during those moments for a higher success rate and what you're doing and conceiving. Come through, work with your partners. All right, yeah, get it together. I love it. But again, for those who are not in the process of looking for fertility of a baby and creation of a baby, wonderful ideas, creation of ideas, plans, anything to implement something new in your life. But hear me when I say this, because we are a part of Virgo energy. Virgo again is the planner. And to give you an idea about perfectionists, famous Virgos that come to mind off the top of my head will be like Michael Jackson and a Beyonce. Wonderful entertainers, fabulous entertainers, but they were also synonymously known for doing things over and over and over and over again as a standard practice so that they can perform their best selves, give of themselves, and they're nothing less because it's a selfless act to give of self, okay? And so with that, in that creation, have that same frame of mind. Work on whatever it is that you are dedicating and birthing into this reality. Make a commitment not only to yourself, but to whomever you want this service or this creation or this piece of art and work to go out to the world and share with others. Give of yourself in this creation. And no, I even love the color of red because, again, we're talking about currently when I'm doing this, I'm doing this in Leo season. So feel fired up as we ground out, as we're slowly creeping into Virgo moon. All right. So use this fire energy right now to line it up, baby. Get it together. Feel fired up. Implement these plans, these ideas, these wonderful blessings, these wonderful, fortunate blessings that have been downloading into your brain, into your heart, into your gut, saying, yeah, you need to do it and get it out. Come through. It's working together and you have supportive energy. Now, because again, we're talking about selfless acts and careers and work routines, I decided to do the career and finance cards. And this is amazing because we are supporting military or fire or police, people of selfless service. This is wild that this came out as the first card, the rescuer. And there's a picture of what? A fire person. Come through. What? Oh, I love universe. Okay, so tap in, and these are the messages that go along with this first card of rescuer. Someone may enter your life and help you resolve any difficulties you're experiencing. Yes, come through, receive that. Someone may enter your life and help you resolve any difficulties you're experiencing. Number one. Number two, consider careers as a firefighter, paramedic, or any rescue or heroic profession. Consider careers as a firefighter, paramedic, or any rescue or heroic professions. Do I have some potential fire people out here? Come on. Want to save the world, save the life of paramedics? I love it. We will always need doctors and paramedics out here. Seriously. Saving lives, that's healer. That's healing energy and healers. They are always in need. Also, thirdly, asking for help is not a sign of weakness. Quite the opposite. It shows your strength. Oh, come on with that again. Asking for help is not a sign of weakness. Quite the opposite. It shows your strength. Now, I don't know if you've been keeping up with me in the past, but understand that we are in the year of 8, the 8 of the year of power and strength. Because the number 8 card in tarot is one with it's a picture of a young lady with a lion. Come on, Leo energy. Come on, Leo. I'm a Leo moon, so I'm tapping in all aspects of this as I'm a Virgo rising. Come through with the downloads. And so, being that we are in the year of 8 of power and strength, let me say this too. I had to bring this up. I don't know if you've been keeping up, but there have been so many revelations going on. And so this is the perfect time also of releasing. Full moon energy is a great time of releasing, but I love that people are speaking their truth, that information is coming out like sporadically all over the place. People are spilling the tea, but I'm loving it because people are stepping into their power. They're stepping into their strength. They are taking their power back. For so long, being quiet, they were allowing other people dictate their power and their strength. People are stepping in and taking it back, and I'm here for it. Again, we're in the age of Aquarius, and I'm here for all the change because that is seriously what's happening. Karmic cycles, this is what happened. This is what's happening with all these revelations. Truth. Truth needs to come out so we can ask questions, we can get some answers, we can have perspectives of understanding with different perspectives or opinions, but it allows for great dialogue and it allows for great compromise and understanding and compassion. I'm here for all of it. So keep up with the revelations, keep talking, keep speaking truth out here. I love it. Ooh, come through. But remember this. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. So we don't have to be out here messy now. Yeah, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. Come through. Compassion always. Grace and compassion first when you're delivering this truth. All right, now come through. Be clean versus messy. All right, thank you. Number two, we have angelic help. Help. Talking about help. We were talking about help. Yes. Asking for help. Here we go. And who do we ask? If you don't want to talk to somebody, ask for angelic help. If you're not trying to deal with human beings out here, but understand this, we are all spiritual beings having a human experience right now in this moment. But you could always reach out for angelic help. They are here to help us. And I'm always here to be very filled with gratitude, and I give them all the praise and honor as I give reverence to my spiritual team that also includes angels, my ancestors. My spiritual team is what's rocking. Come through. And so please understand, if you haven't used them before, start asking or learning more about all the different angelic archangels, the angels out here. Maybe you are already familiar, but please utilize your angelic help. Number one, this is the time to trust in the universe and know that you will be provided for. I love that. Yes, I'm hearing that. This is the time to trust in the universe and know that you will be provided for. Number two, there is a career or blessing lining up for you. So stay positive and believe. Believe that is such a key part of the recipe. Faith is so monumental when we come to do all of this wonderful spiritual love, play, spiritual work, spiritual play, spiritual love, all of it. And that belief, faith of a mustard seed is a very important portion of the recipe. Come on, let's get it now. And number three, pay attention to the signs your angels send you during this time. Pay attention to the signs your angels send you during this time. This makes me bring up something. I looked up the power of 222, and I wanted to share something with you very quickly. I went online, but this message resonated with me so well, and I had to share this with you. So, angel number 222. 222 is related to balance. Now, in tarot, twos are always known as balance and harmony, something balancing out, okay? And so 222 is related to balance, harmony, and trust. It inspires you to commit to your life purpose. Start making better choices and trust in your skills to succeed in life. I love that. And so I had to make sure to share that we are in alignment right now And I want you to understand in this wonderful, abundant Thursday of even receiving these messages, we are in alignment right now with spirit, with universe. And even though a lot of things are on TV, on the radio, movies, it doesn't matter. Focus on your goodness. Focus on your blessings. Focus on your wonderful opportunities. Stay appreciative of those opportunities because as you fall in love with those opportunities and give gratitude for those opportunities, you attract what? More opportunities because now you are signing off on the contract that you love with universe, what God, what spirit is doing for you and with you, working together, and that you are a willing participant and a willing listener and knower of things, and you're willing to work with more because you're appreciating what you have right now in the present. It's wonderful magic. Work your magic. Underneath the deck, we have partnership. Partnership. I like the shaking of the hands. That's what's up. Number one, build relationships that can help you increase business profits. Oh, come through with the money. I build relationships that can help you increase business profits. I'm getting a download right now. Some of us need partners, and let me explain why. Some of us are talkers, while some of us are doers. Some of us are introverts, as while some people are introverts. I bring these polarities of contrast into frame. Why? What was the saying? I was taught this and it was so beautiful. I loved it so much. If it's not your genius, it's not your job. Come through. That's it. If it's not your genius, it's not your job. And what does that mean? If you're great at analytical data work, numbers, things like that, but you're not the best at speaking or explaining to others what you do, get in partnership with someone who is an excellent communicator. That's an excellent speaker. They might not be great with numbers and data. I know I'm not one, and I love this relationship and partnership I have with my husband. He's a numbers man. He's earth energy. He has two major signs as a Taurus and Capricorn in earth energy. And I know that his communication or the best way to communicate with him, he needs numbers. He needs data. He wants to know stats in anything that's going on so that it can connect more easily to him. And I'm aware of that. While me, on the other hand, I am out here just talking for hours. I give speeches. When I introduce myself, a lot of times Troy has told me, my husband Troy has told me that, babe, nobody wants to go on after you because you came in and just and that is not my intention. I come in with what? A lot of energy. But again, I am a communicator and hey, I have a degree in speech communication. It's my jam. So we work well together because when there's time for data, stats, statistics, if I need help with math or anything, I go to him and he breaks it down in layman's terms for me to understand in bite-sized pieces. While for me, if I need to be the communicator on the phone, negotiating or doing anything to explain anything or in teaching, he comes to me and I take care of that portion. And so the partnership, we are able to soar a lot easier, a lot faster, with greater ease. I bring all of that to say partnership. Know your lane, know your gifts, know what you're well at doing, and then be aware, be cognizant of a person who is great at what you're not so strong in. Okay, until you can get better, because that partnership, you are going to learn tricks and tips on how to better yourself with that person because now you're around them and you're working in unison. A lot of times we get into, I got to do it by myself. I got to do it by myself. I got to do it by myself. No, you don't. You really don't. Be if what you've been doing has not been working, it is time to do something else. And it's time to get in partnership with someone else who can help bring the best out of you. And sometimes that is the missing element too. You need someone to challenge you, to help you, to teach you. So you can be aware of the talents and the traits that might be hidden inside of you, but because of their guidance and they accelerate in that task, that trait, that skill, learn from them. And then let them, if that's their genius, let them do that. Let them be the salesperson. Let them talk all day long, schmoozing your clients while you are in the back inventing, creating, going to the next level. Because either way it goes, when you work together, the money is coming in. And so those are the blessings. There's more than enough to share. And so keep that in mind. All right. So I had to, Spirit was hollering at me with that one. So I had to share that one. So let me go back to that one. Build relationships that can help you increase business profits. I've seen help 4, 5 times in all of these readings. Help. I don't know who needs the help, but please, it is a sign of strength. It is a sign of strength to get past the ego and ask for assistance. Get past it. Why struggle if you have a contrast outcome by just asking for help? People are out here willing to help. All you got to do is just say, they love being helpers. All you have to say is, I need help. Now, it might not be on your timeline, but that's what compromise comes about. But they are willing to help. And always know that you have a helper right here. Holla at your girl. Come through at yourclarityqueen.com. All right. Number 2, you don't have to. You don't have to do it alone. Make use of available resources. Come through. We just got through talking about that. You don't have to do it alone. Make use of available resources. And then number 3, I do not read these cards. I really don't read these cards before I start this. I love this. Number 3, you may receive money. Ooh, you may receive money or an offer from someone you know. See, come through. Partnerships. You may receive money or an offer from someone you know. I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. Come through. Embrace that. Be open to the opportunities of working together. It's a beautiful thing. It makes magic, I'm telling you. Now, da 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 da. The last of the cards that I have, they're called, again, the Healthy Witch Oracle deck by T.J. Perkins. I will be doing a review on this later, but I love these cards because it helps with health, health information, and I love this. And so what we have is number 7, eat cooked foods. And number 25 underneath the deck, 25, reproductive system. So here we go, a supporting card for that Empress energy. But I'm going to start with 7 very quickly. Let me see if I can read this without my glasses before I start looking from, oh, okay, here we go. But just, okay. So number 7, here we go with a boiling pot. And this cat and some herbs. All right, number 7, eat cooked food. Energy in your body is called chi or kai. Its limitless cycle travels throughout your system, touching each organ and cleansing oxygen, blood, and cells. Yeah, let me go ahead and get my readers. All right, come through. When your internal energy is sluggish, digestion will not be complete or adequate. Food will lie stagnant within your system. Ooh. It's easier for your body to digest cooked foods rather than raw foods like salads, veggies, and dips, etc. It's easy for your body to absorb water or drinks that are room temperature rather than cold. Fast foods, though they may be cooked, are not the same as food that you make at home. Soup is a wonderful alternative. Pulling this card tells you to get into the habit of cooking again. I repeat, yelling at me. All right, I heard you. Pulling this card tells you to get into the habit of cooking again, my dear. Dust off that crock pot. Leave enough of that dinner for leftovers and lunches for the week. Spark your interest in recipes. Help your body by letting it have the chi it needs to move your magical energy and not tie it up with the long, hard digestion process. Now, what I love about this, it falls under so many different associations, okay? So we got runes, Zodiac signs, tarot card, crystal, herbs, candle, color. Let's go. So eat cooked foods. The associations for the rune is called Soyulo. Soyulo, which is great health and vitality. The zodiac sign will will Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of I can't make this shit up. Wheel of Fortune. Come through synchronistic energy. Improvement, positive change. Wheel of Fortune is also associated with Sag energy. So for all my Sag, oh, I met a Sag. I met a couple of Sages today while I was on set. So for my Sages out here who are also part of this fire energy, just like Leo, come through. This is your card. Improvements, positive change. Somebody out there needed to hear that message. A couple of Sages. Come on. Tarot card, Hanged Man, associated with all organs of nutrition. The crystal to utilize, citrine. Citrine is a wonderful yellow crystal. I love working with citrine, especially in manifestations. Okay, excellent, beautiful yellow crystal. Helps your body digest and detox, and also works with the third chakra. Herbs. We have thyme, we have chives, basil, rosemary. Excellent time herbs to use while we're cooking. So we're talking about either poultry or lamb or anything. Be aware to utilize thyme, chives, basil, and rosemary. Consumable, and it helps with digestion. And the candle color is yellow. The meditation that goes along with this is my body uses less energy to digest cooked food. I will take the time to cook and show love for what I put in my body. My body uses less energy to digest cooked food. I will take the time to cook and show love for what I put in my body. Now, please be aware. I know a lot of times when we get to cooking, especially with those vegetables, watch your cooking time with your vegetables. Nice steam. Don't kill the vegetables, just making them mush. Be careful. We want the vitamins, we want the nutrients, we want all the good stuff that goes along with it. I love this. Holla. Now, underneath the deck, we have number 25, reproductive, all synchronistic energy. Remember, we just got through talking about Empress. There are some people out here getting pregnant or wanting to get pregnant or increase their chances of pregnancy. So that's okay. So here, for those who needed to hear the message come through, we have reproductive, we have spring, spirit, Astera, and life. Spring, spirit, Astara, and life. Reproductive system. I even love this picture. That's so cute. With the little seed in there with the little elephant seed. That's so cute. All right. Womb wellness is the utmost importance. However, before you can think about conceiving, you need to think about protecting those organs. Male organ protection is just as important. Come through both sides now. Remember, polarity. All right. Good hygiene should come first. Drinking lots of water to flush your system should never be forgotten. While we're mentioning that, hydration station, especially with all this talking. Drinking lots of water to flush out your system should never be forgotten. Be mindful of protection during sex. You have no idea how many partners the new love in your life has had in the past. Oh, that was some real talk. That was deep. Somebody had to hear that. Be mindful of protection during sex. You have no idea how many partners the new love in your life has had in the past. That's just real talk and real love. Come through. Sexual energy is real and it does exchange. And when you are exchanging it, that means you're getting the past lovers of both sides. Keep that in mind always. All right. Consummation of a relationship is to honor the union of the Lord and Lady. It should be done with love, trust, and honor from both parents. No, from both partners. I'm sorry. It should be done with love, trust, and honor from both partners. Even though that was a Freudian slip, hey, we talk about consummating babies, parents. There was a reason why that came out too. Be mindful and protect yourself is what this card may be saying. Insist on protective sex and speak openly and honestly about any concerns you may have. Once you've established a comfortable relationship, womb wellness will fall into place. Come through. I love that. All right. So the associations rune is Inguz. I think I'm saying this right. And if I'm not, please excuse me. Inguz, that's Inguz. Fertility. Zodiac sign is associated with Scorpio. All right, my Scorpions. I met two Scorpios last night on set too. Genital organs. The tarot card. I can't make this shit up. Empress, motherhood, nature, fertility. So both of these health cards associated with the tarot cards that came out. Thank you, universe. I love being in alignment. I do. I do. I just had to take a moment. Thank you. Crystal, Shiva Lingam. Shiva Lingam, the stone of fertility. So, ladies, gentlemen, work with that stone as well as you are increasing your chances of a consummation of conceiving. Herbs, angelica, angelic help. I love it. Angelic help. Angelica is the herb. Cornflower is also the herb, and that's the protection and giver of life. And the candle color is pink. Your meditation, I will be mindful of protection during sex. I honor the consummation of the Lord and Lady. Yes. I will be mindful of protection during sex, and I honor the consummation of the Lord and Lady. And that, my dear, concludes the wonderful clarity report for the full moon in Virgo. So once again, I would love to reiterate, as you have enjoyed this reading, to please offer some support and love and good karmic energy, because what you give is what you also receive. Please hit that like, that subscribe button if you have not hit it already, and share to your fellow Virgos or your fellow Pisceans out here, whoever needs to hear this message, those who are out here in the practice of increasing their conceiving of a child. Please send this message to them, or anyone who needed to hear a powerful, positive message of abundance. Please know that they need to also hear. Be a servant, be of service, and be a servant by helping others along. Once again, partnerships, work with one another. There is a fallacy that we have from the what's it called, from our bootstraps. We must pull ourselves up and keep this in mind. We can go much faster and further when we walk together and work together. That's from an old African proverb, and I'm just paraphrasing it. But the truth of the matter is, we go faster and further when we work together. It's so true. So share the information as you learn. Help your fellow community and tribe to elevate as well. All you can do is make the suggestion. Whether they take it, that's on them. And that's okay. You did your part. You were being of a service and a servant by helping the universal energy pass along. And that's all you can do. Come through. Yes, well, at least do that. And beautiful spirit. As always, I love to tell you to what? Shine your light. I am a firm believer when everyone shines their light, come through, and I mean like brightly shine their light, no one is in darkness, because you never know whom you may inspire. It is a domino effect. I have seen it, I have witnessed it, I have embodied it, I've heard stories. Energy is real. And as you pass along wonderful, wonderful energy, remember what you put in and what you put out there is what you get back in return. And so be the inspiration, be the glowing light, so that people look over and say, I want some of that, whatever they have, because everything seems to be going well and they seem to be more calm and balanced. And I need some of that. I want in. Be that light, shine that light. Even in darkness, we can't even appreciate darkness until we really see the light. It works together. It really does. I'm getting a download also about the power of polarity. So Spirit is making sure I make sure to share the power of polarity. A lot of times we do the power of duality, where we say good, bad, light, dark, and we make them opposites and just opposites. When the reality is, when we utilize universal law of neutrality, we work with polarity. There is no good, there is no bad. What it is it's a programming and a perspective of the mind. One works well with the other because they complement each other. So instead of separating it with duality, bring them together to complement each other and and working together. Because again, you can appreciate light until you see the darkness. It's hard to appreciate something good happening into your life when you don't have when you have a comparison of what it feels like when you're at your most negative and bad part of your life. Okay? And so stay neutral knowing that they work together. And that's partnership. They work in partnership. All right. And so my next reading, hold on. Oh, all right, I had to look it up. We have new moon in Pisces happening March 10th. March 10th. All information will be below. Stay tuned. See you soon with all of that. And as always, remember, utilize these messages as we go ahead into the new moon cycle. All right. This is useful energy to you utilize throughout this whole span of time. And again, it is timeless information. And when you are ready, holla at your girl at Your Clarity Queen. So as always, I love you and I'm sending you much love, and please continue to love on yourself. Until next time, and I have some more great news or shenanigans or whatever going on, I would definitely share with you. But this girl has to get off and get ready to what? Spread more energy, spread more love and wisdom and knowledge, as I am a sage. I like to call myself the entertaining sage as well. To my people on Astro Talk. And also know that that is also a platform to holler at your girl too. All right? Come through. As always, take care and bye. Enjoy this full moon energy. Bye.